Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money on a Wednesday. WINS. Welcome on into the show. Hit the like button. Support the show. Like button. Doesn't cost anything to do. There's a poll on winner free picks. Answer the poll question. More importantly, do it. You can put the notification bell on. Midday money, 7 days a week. Look at lines on Sundays, but that'll be coming back. Look at lines. We're probably doing stuff with college hoops when there's huge schedules or an overnight show there. So look at lines. We'll be back. Remember, the Midday Money Show started a couple years ago because of conference tournaments at the end of February, beginning of March. Winner free picks, Parlay, Sean Higgs, wherever you're watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're watching on Twitter World, the X, you can give me a follow, Mr. Sean Higgs. If you're listening to it after the fact and podcast, Spotify, Pandora, all those channels, I appreciate you as well. Thank you for that. Free picks are posted for the show in the chat right now. They are on the X. Let's do our thing. We'll hit a little recap. We'll hit today's picks. Things are going to start getting back to normal. Hockey, college basketball, NBA, everybody's doing their thing. So let's hop into the recap yesterday. 1-1 in bowl games, Rice and over Kansas. And that's it. There's your recap. Merry Christmas. See you guys tomorrow. Oh, just kidding. Let's get into today's picks here. That was a quick recapping of action. But today's action, again, we did add a basketball, but let's go. College football, we are 49-41 in a video. We are plus 410. USC under has not changed, 57.5, and Clemson -5. Did not add anything with the other bowl games today. I'm sure we'll talk about them. Listen, I got a Virginia Tech -5.5. That line is long gone. You won't be able to get that. But again, we'll talk about the bowl games. I'm sure there'll be some questions. NBA 13-10 plus $2. Sixers over the 228 gets the call here in the video. Now, NBA, NHL, I haven't picked, and that's it. College hoops 45-47 -630. NHL 8-11 -90. NFL 44-30 plus 11-10. NBA on the sites. Again, not a lot of action. What are we, 13-9, 14-8 along those numbers. 13-9 is 59%, 14-8 is 64%. Limited action. You see it here, 13-10 in the video. Hockey as well. 8-11. I looked at hockey real fast. I was thinking about possibly taking the Penguins today. You see us in the video, 8-11, down $90. And on the sites I'm on, 18-10, 17-10. 21-12 on one site. 14-8, all basically the same kind of numbers. And I think that the 21-12 is skewed because it's a newer site, and I think whoever they put me in, replaced me, had a couple games already in as well before I got to the site. So anyway, there's that. So again, I'm picky and choosy with NBA and hockey. We really don't jump into that all that often. And when I do, I don't put games out in the video here just to put them out. I want to win. If that's the case, I wouldn't keep a record. I just have 900 games posted all over the place. We'll do a Marcos minute for my guy. Morgan State, Virginia. I don't know. How about an over at Virginia, 131 here? I don't even know. Really? Chicago State and Cal Baptist. This total's moved up. I don't know. Do we take the over here? I want to take Chicago State and the 10 points here. They're in California. They're probably excited. It's Christmas. It's better than Chicago. Warmer weather. Marcos minute. There you go. 2 games. Let's see how everybody's doing today. Shot out. Not shout. Not shoot. It's a shot out. King, my guy. 3-2 last night. Kings money line. Missed Stacklin. Capella had the boards. Missed Drummond. Andre Drummond. That guy still plays? Drummond still plays? Yeah, 24. Seguin over 3.5 assists hit. Nets money line hit. Jazz money line hit. No parlays today. Just you needed that Nets money line because hello Pistons getting it done. So we bust out the pigs fly for the Pistons covering the game. Embiid is out. Sixers 0-4 without Embiid. Yeah. So I grabbed the over here. I thought about like Orlando's in a back-to-back. And this line here, this was a 3. It's down to 1. I almost want to take the Sixers here off of their Christmas Day loss. Give me the over, though. Embiid's, plays a little defense. No little defense will go over. Rockets 11 straight wins at home versus the West. This is the spot. You're playing the Suns. I'm not a Suns guy. That's a T-Money squad here, Phoenix. I find with Houston and Oklahoma, every game, are they just like 3-point faves at home, these guys? Raptors have dropped 8 in a row against the Wiz. So you're saying you like the Wizards here on the money line, or just the points? Randy's in the house. Welcome, Randy. I like Milwaukee and Cleveland over to 230. Bucks against the Nets. I don't hate this one. Milwaukee's. How about an over? How about an over with the Nets in a back-to-back? Cleveland over Dallas. Yeah, fade Dallas. I'm not a Maverick guy. I don't think they're good at all. David says Detroit. Right? Was it is what's his name running? Cuban running for president? David Tim. Detroit plus 6.5. Never in doubt, baby. You know it. Patrick Williams under 20.5 points. Never in doubt as well. Nice 2-night day by David. Yes, the Pistons. Easy winner. I don't know why. It's so easy. Shout out King. Raptors Wizards. No bet game. Lean Wizards plus 6.5. Wizards are on a back-to-back. I would just take the Wizards. Okay, I told you to take the Pistons yesterday. We'll see what happens. We got the Bucks and Nets. You like the Nets plus 4.5. Yanni's questionable. Nets on a back-to-back. That's why I said kind of an over in that one. How is this guy questionable off a day off? More reason to hate the NBA. Shout out King. NBA totals. OKC under. Knicks 239.5. That's down at 239 now. That was a 250 opener. So what is up with that? How is that? That couldn't have been a 250 opener. Are you kidding me? 240 opener. I'm sorry. 238. 238, 240, 241, 239.5, 240. I don't know. I have no opinion on that one. Not much movement on that. All right. KD props over. Hardestein over rebounds -1. I can't lay a 149 on a parlay. That's crazy. I know KD's crap and he's off a bad game, but I can't lay 150. That's not happening. Scotty Barnes, says David Tim, over 22.5 points, -120. Prop bet of the day. I could handle a -120. That is okay. Tyrese Jones, points, assists over 19.5, -125. Again, this is more in my range, 125. 146 in a parlay is definitely a no-go for me. College football, you like the West Virginia under 56.5. I was talking to my guy, Anthony, Pounded Sports today, and we're talking some baseball stuff. We haven't talked baseball in a while, me and my guy. And then we're talking West Virginia today against NC. And I'm like, man, I said, beginning of the year, and I don't even like saying that. I said, I didn't want to say it on the show. I said West Virginia was built like a MAC team. And here they are 8-4, and now they're a favorite from 3 to 5.5 over North Carolina, who had a quarterback who's supposed to be like the best quarterback. I know it's Caleb Williams, but this Drake May kid's pretty good too. Obviously he's out, but you want to go under 56.5? I don't know, because the Carolina defense is absolute garbage. West Virginia might run all over these guys. This is a Syracuse kind of game where I thought South Florida was going to roll and put up a 45 spot, which they did. Is NC going to score here to get us the over? So 56.5 on the under. Again, if NC could score, I think this game goes over because I don't think they stop West Virginia. I don't think they stop them. You got a 56.5. I'm showing a 50. I'm showing a 60 on this. I mean, listen, I understand getting a bad number. I had the bad numbers. I had freaking Kansas -12.5 yesterday. I ended up winning. Fine. Bad numbers happen. I'd be a little concerned about that. That being said, like I mentioned the Syracuse game. How is NC has no defense. Is West Virginia scoring 50 here? Like 45 spot, sure. Is Carolina putting up points? I don't know if Carolina's putting up points. I still don't even hate the 56 if it's 60. Oklahoma -2 in college football. The Sooners. I'm assuming this is supposed to be Oklahoma State today because now they are a favorite. You could have had them at +5. Now they are a minus. So, I mean, unless we're talking Oklahoma in the Alamo Bowl tomorrow, they are a dog to Arizona. So, not sure which game that is. Michael B is in the house. Welcome. Mike, did you get, for those of you in the YouTube Premium, I posted a bunch of stuff. Did you get those that was posted in the comments and messages? I should have left a note like, hey, if you get them, leave a thumbs up or a comment. Let me know because David too actually is a premium. 3-1 Pelly's first half. Thunder first quarter. Spurs first quarter. Lost Spurs first half. I'd still take it. Spurs. Just as I'm looking at Eastern Washington tomorrow versus Portland State. Big strength schedule disparity. I didn't. You know what? I didn't even jump into college hoops for tomorrow yet. I had to do some videos, and then I was going to jump into this. I know we got a full slate of games. It's on now. Here we go. Oklahoma State's a shout out game. He's looking at Oklahoma State. That would make sense because that is today's game versus A&M. Who's playing for A&M? Who's playing for them? Michael said he saw. Excellent. Thank you. Finally, enough data for me to make my first quarter, first half bet in the NBA. I'm looking at a Thunder first half bet versus the Knicks, or maybe a Magic first half. The Magic one is tough. You're off a back to back. Sixers off the loss. I don't know. I'm all for a Thunder first bet. Money line Markel's in the house. Chicago State under. I think I'm going to go under. I don't hate that. I kind of like the points in that as well. How do you get YouTube Premium? I can't find it on your YouTube. Shout out. It would be on the Winning Free Picks YouTube, not on the Sean Higgs YouTube. That's on the Winning Free Pick YouTube channel. Don't have enough views on. I have plenty of videos and subs, but I don't have enough hours to get. That's what, because I do short shows. I should pull a. I should pull a all day show, like my guy Dave does on Picks for Dave. Him and Earls run the all day, insanely long, 24, 10-hour live show. Today would have been a good day to do bowl games. I can't. I picked up my brother last night at the airport. Him and his daughter flew in for Christmas to see my mom, and so it's a hectic kind of week. But the hours will chew up now because the Look at Line show will be back for college hoops now. When America says Thunder first half, Bucks first half. I don't like the Bucks. I like the Nets, and if I was going to do anything, it would be the over in that game. Jeff should ask my guy. Merry Christmas, Jeff. Did not see you before the holiday. Back at work in Shreveport. I got to take a Louisiana trip. My wife was like, we're just talking about Christmas with the kids, and they're older, and talk about doing vacation trips instead of just buying Lululemon leggings and cash and gift cards for my son. Obviously, the Lululemon leggings are for my daughter. And we're talking about trips. And she's like, oh, by the way, she's going to Jersey to visit her friends. I'm like, that's fine. Go ahead. She's like, you're not going to Vegas this year. You've gone every year, 16 since Dan's aboard. You only miss because of the COVID year. You go every year. So we'll see how that works out. Whatever. Anyway, maybe I'll see you in Shreveport. I think I can see those out in Louisiana. Robert. Well, players out generally like the overs. Defense and their conformity of playing as a unit. I listen. The bowls with players out. I swore I was like, I'm not doing early bowl games. I'm not doing it. And sure enough, I had like 25 right out of the gate. Right? What I have? 21, I should say. So I got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. I'm 7-8 in my bowl games. Not good. That's losing. Um, Huge swings in line moves, which is normal. You kind of get that, but it is just ridiculous. Uh, I I don't care. I'll tell you, it's harder now than before. Sure. I mean, I had a great regular season in college football. Right? What are we number one on the sites? College football. A nice season of college football. 500 in the bowl games. It's a weird one. Money on Markel, I may sub the Bucks first half for the over. Yeah, I like the over in that one. Someone said Gianni might not play tonight. No Giannis. Money Markel says I have a heavy lead on the Rockets first half. We're going to see as the day goes on. That's the spot. Rockets at home, and our guy he hasn't been in here a while. Brad loves the Rockets, and here they are favored again against the Suns. Everybody loves the Suns, right? It's like, oh, it's KD and Booker and Beal. These guys are awesome. They're off a loss. Ah, but am I buying on the Rockets? Eric's in the house, another Bulldog loser on deck for me with Tulane. So you got Tulane today? Is that what you're saying? Big dog? Everybody's out for Tulane? Who knows, bro? I mean, Virginia Tech at 10.5, and everybody's betting on them. I listen. If you got a 10.5 with Tulane, right? Is everybody jumping on because they're 11-2? Is that the line's up? The line is here for a reason, now, folks. Coach is gone. Quarterback is not playing, I believe. Right. Last I heard, their starter's out. The backup is out. Wide receiver, first in receiving yards and catches, and second in TDs is out. Their tight end is out, who had 5 TDs again. Tied with the other guy for 5 TDs, second most in receptions. He's out. Got two of their defensive linemen are out. What are we doing here? I don't want to run to Tulane. Randy says hockey, Preds, Knights, puck line, Boston, Dallas Wild. I need some cold cash winners here, Randy. So let's see what you got here for me. Nashville. We're doing a little Nashville Predators. Where are they at? The Preds at home against Carolina. I don't hate them as a dog at home. Let's do it. Vegas puck line is the only way to go. All right, we're laying 230. We don't want to do that. It's the puck line play, sure. Boston against the Sabres. $150? I don't know. How about a regulation play there? Chop some of that down. Dallas Stars against St. Louis. Again, it's a 170. It's another big number here, too. I bet an overs. I'll do an over in that one as well, maybe. And the Wild. Minnesota. Against the Wings. I don't know. How about a puck line here for a big payday? Detroit's been slumping. He's questionable. Again, this is why you can't talk about NBA at 12:30. Beal's constantly injured. He's terrible. Robert says, stinks that America won't get to see the real Tulane. Yeah, well, this is the problem. And this has always been a problem. Coaches leave them in major after monster years. Players follow them, or in this case, I don't even know if they're following them or just looking to get a bigger payday. Welcome to the new college football, Robert. Luke had a 50 spot last night. Again, I'm not on Christmas Day. I'm not a big NBA guy. I'm not a Maverick backer. I kind of like Montana versus Weber tomorrow night. Montana's got on a 4-game win streak since getting their guy Sawyer back. I haven't looked. I got to do that. I've not looked. Shout out King, says Kate Cunningham dropped 41, and they lost. Kate Cunningham's garbage. I saw he is winless. I was watching the end of the Kansas game last night, hoping to hang on to my 12.5 to win by 13. And it said that he is winless anytime he scored 30 or more points. The team is winless. Bill says, how did Rice do your recommendation? They lost, Bill. It was a loser. That's what happens when you have 5 turnovers. We have 5 interceptions yesterday. Rice lost and the Kansas overcash, 1-1 in college football. Steve, welcome, Steve. He likes the Cowboys of Oklahoma State today as a 3-point fave. Now, I'm here sitting complaining about bad numbers. And here's one that is a bad number for those getting in late. You could add Okie +5, +4, +3, +2, plus money. They should win. The running back is back. He was the big star of the Big 12. He's not going to the draft. He's not going to transfer portal. He's playing today. A&M, talk about a hot mess team. This is one of them. I mean, you fired Jimbo. You swallowed that contract. Mac Johnson leaves. The backup, I don't think is playing as well. I mean, they got a lot of guys missing here between opt outs and transfers, and uh, definitely no motivation. But what does that mean? I mean, we've seen teams with nobody playing come in and roll out some games. This game right down the road for me at NRG, and let me tell you, this is a lot of A&M fans down by me here. They will be there, I believe. Daniel says Knights Ducks over the 6 goals tonight on the ice. I do like the Dallas over. You want to go over this one? Is it 6? I'm seeing 6.5 now. I'm seeing 6.5 in this Ducks game. Although Caesars does have a 6, FanDuel with a 6.5. Everybody else is at 6. Shop around, baby. That's why FanDuel. I like when FanDuel puts up their garbage lines 2 weeks out in NFL, bro. What a gift it keeps on giving. Bobby Batten is smiling from above. Really don't like Jimbo Fisher. Well, he did get his big win over there with Winston to get a title. The problem is that he had where was he? He needed coordinators. You can't. You got a bunch of talented like this recruiting class, like best ever, best ever. Couldn't win. What does that mean? That's coaching. That's coaching. Daniel said, I do like the Magic first half with Yanni questionable. Well, Yanni is Magic first half are playing the Sixers, and Embiid is out. Yanni is playing the Nets. Michael B says, Cunningham, he's just on a bad team with a bad coach. Pistons made Monty Williams the highest paid coach in NBA history, and here he's having issues with players. Yeah, of course you got to have issues with these players because they're a bunch of babies, these players. I mean, come on. How are you, even in college, like how are you going to get these kids to do stuff when they're getting paid what you're getting paid? You got guys getting paid $1 million in college. I bet a day go for hockey. I'm a big Kings Knights backer. All right, good number. Yes, Embiid. Embiid is out. Magic first half. I like the over in that game. I have the over listed here in the video for the Sixer game, over 228. That's the spot we're looking at. USC under tonight in football. Clemson, another college winner for you. Is that it? It's a quiet day here on a Wednesday. I guess people are kind of taking it easy, maybe back at work, maybe families in town, kids home. That's all right. I got to run to, I'm doing free picks and bet win repeat today with Detroit Lightning in a little bit. 2 money plays here. All right. Listen, you want to do the Magic first half. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. They're young, back-to-back spots should be good. Maybe the legs give out the second half. I still like the over. I still like the over. And I could do the Ducks over with you as well. Ducks Knights over, sure. I didn't pull the trigger on the ice at all today. And as I mentioned on the ice, what are we? 18-10, 17-10 on the ice for the entire season. I mean, 8-11 a video. I can't put out every play here. Um, Obviously, you get some extra plays, which is why there's more plays here than I bet myself. But what are you gonna do? I'm watching your show while doing day trading. There you go, Daniel. You're a day trader. Let me ask you about some forex trading. How do you feel about forex trading and buying foreign currency? I was trying to buy some foreign currency, and they don't ship it to Texas, so I got to ship it to my boy up in Dirty Jersey. All right, we'll wrap this up on a quiet Wednesday because all heck's going to break loose next year. Literally. Full slate of college hoops, and I got to jump into hockey, start doing my work there. But for tonight, we got USC, Clemson again, not playing right now. Under USC 957.5, Clemson -5, NBA Sixers over 228. You could always jump on to Win a Free Pick Premium. It's $4.99. It might possibly go up in the new year. I know that sounds bad because there's not a lot of people signed up, but if I'm going to throw up there 50 picks a month and I'm going to get $1 for them, that's not going to work out. I'll probably keep it going though until I get a lot more people. Probably the same price because again, I'm not going to do it to people who've been with me since August. Paul says Virginia's not going over 11 straight games where teams that conference have gone under. I just said, Paul, I don't want to bet that game anyway, Virginia and Morgan State. I looked at the number, it moved. I just go opposite of that. I'm not betting. If you're betting Virginia and Morgan State today, this is all I could say to that.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help. Get some help. No reason. No reason to jump into that game. Don't have to do it. Don't have to do it. Mike, have a good one. I'll be rolling along on the P&P channel if you're still there watching. Bet Win Repeat with Lenny. So check that out. And I will see everybody tomorrow.